What is up, guys? Super Sammy Sam here, and today I'm coming at you with another video through the iPhone, as always. Okay, don't have a great camera yet. I'm working on it, but I'm trying to bring you all the best quality with my phone and what I got. Okay, look, so today's video is going to be more of a little sit-down video, educational. Just start talking about five things I wish I would have known or done when I started working out. Okay, now this video, or just a little bit about me first, hold on. So, I was a small, skinny teen. I was about 105, 106 when I started working out. I ran cross country. I was shorter at the time. Now I'm like 6'5", but I ran cross country, so there wasn't a demand for me to weigh a lot. Either I was just super stupid lean. I already had abs, all that kind of stuff. So some of this stuff might apply to just skinnier teens because these are things I wish I would have known. I started lifting when I was 14 years old at the end of my freshman year, 2017. Now I've been lifting for close to 5 years now. I made a lot of mistakes when I started working out, and I didn't really know what to do at the time. I had YouTube and all these resources, but there was so much information. I just didn't know what to do. So first thing I wish I would have done when I started working out is a workout log. What is a workout log, Sam? Well, listen here, faithful subscriber. Subscribe, okay? A workout log is just a journal or anything where you just track your progress daily on what muscles you did in the gym, how many sets of X amount of weight, okay? So mine isn't anything too crazy. It's just got some, oh, you probably can't see it, but it's just got some, it's the day that I did a workout, what I did that day. So I did a push day and the list of exercises with the weight and how many sets and how many reps. So why do I wish I would have done this when I started working out? Okay, look, a workout log would have been really good to have when I first started because it's motivational to see your improvement. Okay, like when I started, especially if it's over a long period of time, when I started on bench, for example, I was only doing the bar. And, now I warm up with 800. And so it's just very impressive to see, like, okay, I came from this and now I'm here. And it's just a good way to keep track of yourself, You can see if you're improving week to week in the gym. You can track your progress. Like maybe one week you did 100 pounds on lat pull down for 10, and next week you did 12, or maybe you did 8. And you can go back and you can see, like, was I going faster on my reps? Was I going slower? Was I focusing on contracting? Is that why I was able to do more? Did I lose weight? You can just kind of evaluate yourself in the gym. And I think if I would have started when I first started, I could have made better gains. So keep track of your workouts. Okay. Dose 2. I wish I would have stopped comparing myself to others and just compared myself to myself. It's really easy to fall in this trap when you're comparing yourself to other people, especially on TikTok, because, oh man, I can make a separate video about this, but TikTok is just freaking toxic when it comes to fitness. So you got younger people, they get on TikTok before class, they start scrolling through, okay? And then they just see nothing but the freaks, and they'll see like, I'm 15 years old, I'm natural, I weigh 200 pounds, and I can bench 315 and squat 405 and deadlift 600, and I'm so cool, look at me, ha 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 ha, I'm 15 and natural, cool. And it's discouraging. You're like, damn, I'm a senior, and like, I can't even bench like 225 yet, or like, I can't do this, or I can't do that, and I don't look as shredded, and I'm a stick, I'm a spaghetti, okay? Look, stop comparing yourself to others, okay? Just stop. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm not saying you can't admire someone's physique or admire someone's hard work. Like, yeah, as The Rock said, they put in the work, they put in the hour, okay? But just worry about yourself. Compare yourself to yourself, okay? You're not them. You don't have their genetic code. You don't have what they have, okay? So stop worrying about it. First of all, on social media, of course, you're going to see the best of the best. I mean, it's just favored that way. Like, do you see me? Like, yeah, I look okay and stuff, but I'm nothing like super crazy, okay? Like, I don't I'm not like a freak. I can't put up 315 on bench or nothing stupid. And I'm 19, you know? Like, I have 60 subscribers for a reason. Like, I'm nothing crazy, okay? But for my faithful 60 subscribers out there, listen. Just be the best you, okay? And I fell into this trap a lot where I was comparing myself to others. And it's discouraging. You don't do as well in the gym. When you put up what you can do and you go look at the dude next to you and they're repping what you're doing for one, set or one rep, it's discouraging, man. It makes you just not want to perform. It makes you start to get in this thought process like, am I cut out for this? Like, can I make gains in the gym? Is this for me? The answer is that you can do it, okay? I don't have the best genetics, but I work with what God gives me, and I'm blessed to have what I have, and I wouldn't trade my genetics for anything else. Of course, genetics matter in the way you look, and of course that matters in bodybuilding and sports in general. Not everybody's gonna be, 7 feet tall and be in the NBA or whatever, okay? But you can be the best you. It doesn't take genetics to give your absolute best in the gym and with your physique. Yes, like, I'm not as big as other people, or I don't look as cool and whatever, but I make sure that I'm the hardest worker in the room because that is something I can change. That is something I can control. I can control how much effort I'm putting in the gym. I can control what I look like tomorrow versus what I've looked like yesterday, okay? That is something I can change. And that is something I want to instill in you because that is something you can do. So, if I would have compared myself to myself, I probably would have made better gains. I wouldn't have been as discouraged. Don't try to be like everyone else. Try to be the best you, man. Okay? Number 3 is starting a diet. Now, I didn't realize this at the time, but a lot of the gains you make are from what you eat, okay? So, backtrack, like I said, I was skinny. I could pretty much get away with eating whatever. I was eating Totino's like every day. I was going to Whataburger like every day for lunch at school, okay? And I wasn't getting fat. And so I thought like I could get away with eating like that. But if I would have started a better diet, if I would have started, for example, started picking better lean sources of protein, low calorie, high dense foods, if I would have started that sooner, I would have made better gains than what I did now. And I only just started taking my diet seriously since May. So I haven't been doing it for that long. And if I would have done that when I started, I could have seen so much better gains. So take your diet serious when you first start, guys. It is very important. You're going to make so many gains when you first start. So if you have a great diet on top of that, you'll do even better. Another thing too, I really didn't eat enough. And I know that seems kind of weird. Most people have the exact opposite where they just eat too much and, they're overweight or obese and they're trying to lose the weight. And I don't have a personal experience of being overweight, but I do think there's a lot of skinnier teens out there that don't eat enough. Maybe you just have a smaller appetite or whatever it is, or maybe you're just kind of choosing not to eat for whatever reason. Like when I would play video games with friends or I would go do something, like I would just not eat or whatever. I would just not eat sometimes, I just didn't have the appetite. And so I started eating more. Nothing crazy. I didn't do like some crazy bulk where I lost my abs. I was just eating just a little bit more than what I think I would have needed. Another thing too is when you eat these like healthier food options, these low calorie, high dense foods, and you go work out, your workout feels way better than when you eat pizza or something like that, man. You feel awful. Okay, so get a better diet. 4, now this one may come as a shocker. I wish I would have trained my muscles when I first started working out. What? Super Sammy Sam, what do you mean train your muscles? Weren't you doing that this whole time? No, in fact, I wasn't. I was not training my muscles. Let me explain real quick. I would go to the gym every day. I'd pick an exercise. I say, okay, I'm gonna do this amount of reps with this amount of weight today. Sounds like a lot of people, doesn't it, right? And while there's nothing wrong with that inherently when you start lifting, if you really want to shape your muscles and build a good physique, you have to train your muscles. You don't go in the gym to just lift X amount of weight for X amount of reps. Because when I was doing that with that approach, what would happen was I was only concerned with hitting this amount of reps with this weight, and I would throw my form out the window. I didn't even know if I was focusing on isolating my chest, if I was just using pure shoulder or using triceps or something, you know. I didn't care. I was just worried about getting this with this. And obviously, you're going to make gains if you just go to the gym. Like, obviously, you're going to do better. But I promise you, if you go in the gym and you're really just focused on contracting your chest, you know, taking 3 seconds in the negative, building that mind-muscle connection, focusing on the pump, man, you'll make so much more gains. So much more. Versus, okay, I'm just going to do 135 for 10, see if I can do it, you know? Obviously, it takes time to build a mind-muscle connection or just understand the function of your muscles and how they move on a certain exercise or how to isolate a muscle. That just takes time and experience. But like I said, the sooner aware you are of it, the sooner you can improve on it, and the better gains you can make as a new lifter. The last thing I wish I would have known when I started working out, number 5, is to be patient, okay? I was so worried about getting gains so quickly because I just wanted to be the biggest dude in high school and just, you know, whatever, and just look amazing all the time. And I would set myself up for failure a lot. I would get done with an exercise, and a week later, I'd be like, okay, I hope I can gain 10 pounds at the end of this week, which is just pretty unrealistic to gain that amount of muscle in that amount of time. I was too worried with the short term, like I want to be here in a month, versus let me take it today. Let me just be the best I can today. And I think I threw a lot of gains out the window when I started worrying about being here at this month, at this weight, at this size. I should have instead took it day by day, which is what I encourage you to do, is just to do your best that day. So you go to the gym and you say like, okay, let me give it all I got today. Let me do my very freaking best today. Then you get done with the day and you go to the next day and you say, okay, let me do better. Let me train harder and better than I did yesterday. You keep doing that for multiple days, and those days will add up, and you will make progress that way. All you gotta do is just take it day by day and be patient with it. You know, it's not a sprint, man, it's a marathon. That sounds super corny. All right, guys. So 5 things I wish I would have known when I started working out. I hope those can help you. As always, make sure to share, like, and subscribe, guys. Stay swole. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.